Brendan John Diamanti was born April 30th, 1981, Wairau Hospital, Blenheim. In 1986 to 1993, he attended St Mary's Primary School. Marlborough Boys, a school which has produced many sporting greats, from Gary Bartlett to Lance Cairns to now Brendan Diamanti. G'day, we're here with Marlborough Cricket Academy all-rounder Gareth Weaver. Gareth, how has Brendan affected your cricketing career?
Well, he's helped me out with my batting and bowling. Before I came to the academy, I wasn't technically correct with my batting and bowling. I was more of a slogger with the bat.
Yeah, well, Brendan's been a real inspiration to me, really. He's brought the most out of me in my trainings, just through his general intensity and his personality.
Ben, would you like to share an experience with us that you've had with Brendan?
Brendan Diamanti. Wow, an experience that comes to mind is the thought when we were playing indoor cricket, as coaches do, they watch from the side outside the net. And I do believe Brendan, as he's renowned to do, is get a bit fiery. And that just shows Brendan that, no matter who it is, he's always 100%.
Brendan, he's also a PE teacher. It's just, most teachers, kind of let things go and let things slide. You don't really learn a lot from him. But Brendan, obviously from his cricket, he's got a lot of professionalism in it.
Gus, as the academy manager, you'll know Brendan a bit behind the scenes. Do you want to tell us about what he's like?
Yeah, that's a really good question actually. Brendan's a totally professional person when he's in front of his classes and obviously with the academy. When he's not, he can be pretty alternative actually, and he's got a really, what you might call a warped sense of humour, and always ready to extract the urine out of people, and yeah, a hell of a good guy to be around actually.
Ed, could you please tell us Brendan's influence in Marlborough cricket and what he does for Marlborough cricket?
Brendan works really hard with our academy lads, so it's sort of our elite group, and he does a lot of good work with them, brings on their skill levels, very committed to that area of our game.
This photo of Brendan, along with the other Black Caps who have lived and played in Marlborough at Horton Park, is recognition that Brendan has achieved his childhood goal of becoming a double international in both indoor cricket and outdoor cricket. Gary Bartlett. He is quoted as saying that Brendan is the best slower ball in New Zealand cricket. John Diamanti said he was thrilled with his son's selection into the Black Caps, and he remembers a time when he used to escort Brendan from junior cricket in the morning on Saturdays and then fill in for the seniors. This is the Marlborough Cricket Academy changing rooms, Brendan's local club. His passion for the game of cricket is felt even on the walls. He's helping out more young cricketers so they can hopefully reach the heights he has in his cricketing career.
Majestic.
Attractive.
Legend.
Totally dedicated.
Committed.
You're an inspiration to so many children in Marlborough, Brendan. As a child yourself, who was your inspiration?
My inspiration, I guess growing up as a cricketer in the age I was, Sir Richard Hadley was certainly an inspiration. He was probably the best cricketer this country's produced. So,
have you always wanted to play professional cricket?
yes, I have. Yep, I've always wanted to. I guess when I was younger, I didn't necessarily see it as a profession or took into account, I guess, money, but I definitely wanted to play cricket for my country growing up.
What was your proudest moment?
I have to say that my proudest moment is probably not a cricketing moment. I'd have to say being at the birth of my son is probably the proudest moment I've had.
What are your hobbies outside of cricket?
Outside of cricket, I spend a lot of time here at home, landscaping, building, the odd project and job around the house, which I really enjoyed. Spend a lot of time playing with Isaac, my little son.
Walk us through those 2 overs that you bowled to Brad Haddon, the form of his life. What was going to be head?
I guess not too much was going through my head. I guess the most positive thing about it for me was I felt quite relaxed even when the ball was sailing over the fence for 6.
Yeah.
I guess it was one of those things. It was his day. He was hitting it cleanly, and it was a pretty tough time to come on and bowl. But yeah, I guess the biggest positive out for me was I felt quite relaxed throughout both of those overs.
The Marlborough Cricket Academy, it's proven to be very successful with you as director, and it's a great means for pupils such as myself to learn the game. Was there ever a similar program while you were growing up?
Never a program like that growing up, which is, I guess, an opportunity I would like to have been a part of, and that had a big part of, I guess, why I put the program together 5 years ago when I returned back from varsity.
Who was the best player that you have played against or with?
So I've been fortunate enough to play alongside what I believe is a lot of very good players. Ross Taylor, Jacob Borum, a couple of Matthew Sinclair guys in my domestic CS side who I think are extremely talented cricketers. Played against obviously the likes of Rahul Dravid and Ricky Ponting and players like that who are obviously regarded as greats of the game in the modern era.
Where do you see yourself in 5 to 10 years' time, Brendan?
I guess as a cricketer in 5 years' time, more than likely obviously still playing the game and hopefully playing at the level I am now. 10 years' time, I'm pretty sure I won't be playing at this level in 10 years' time.
Sounds like Blenheim will be lucky to keep you. Do you see any future Black Caps with your academy side at the moment?
I think there's certainly a lot of young talented players within the setup. Obviously Ben Wheeler is part of the program at the moment. I guess he's the forerunner at the moment of the program. Has probably done the most in the game and certainly looks like a very exciting and talented prospect.
What's one piece of advice you give young sportsmen?
I'm going to give you a couple of pieces.
Okay, good.
I guess a couple of things I believe strongly in is obviously to work hard. I don't think, and I think you see a lot of young players with a lot of talent just expecting things to fall their way.
See you next time.
Thank you.
Pleasure talking to you. Diamanti delivered an inspirational insight to the Brendan Diamanti story. From hard work comes great success.